Lovely. All right. Hi, Ashika. Good evening to you.
Hi, Ruby. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Am I audible?
Yes, all
First
good.
and foremost, I would like to apologize to everyone for the rescheduling of our live session.
Yes. Sorry about that, everybody.
Really sorry
That was
about that.
last minute, but I think it was unavoidable, so we just had to reschedule it.
Yes. And thank
But
you for
I'm
being
glad.
here still. And thank you for being here at
Yeah,
the
yeah,
rescheduled
exactly. I was
time.
going to say that. Yeah, thank you for coming back for the live.
Correct.
So,
Correct.
quick intro to Asha. Asha is an entrepreneur. She's a life transformation coach. She's an entrepreneur, and she's changed a lot of transformed many lives through her transformation programs. And this is one of her programs called
Author two.
and
Author
an
two.
author too,
Yeah,
of
my
course, and
book.
on author
My
too.
book.
Lovely. So, so today we're doing a quick precursor to the workshop that's coming from 3rd September to 12th September. It's a 10-day workshop called Being Money. About an hour and a half to 2 hours every single day for those 10 days.
Yeah.
So we have lots of questions to ask you to explain about what this workshop is all about and all of that. So let's dive into it.
Ruby, before you go
Yes.
on to the question to my
Okay.
audience who's right now here, and even the
Yes.
ones who's going to be watching it later, I have one question.
Okay.
What is the first thought and emotion comes to them when the word money comes?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
really want everyone who is going to be watching this live later, or maybe who's there right now, what is the first thought and emotion that comes, which is an association that you get on an impulse when the word money comes?
Yeah. And that can be so different for each and every one of us.
So different for
Like,
each one,
so
and
different.
just the responses may amaze you. So if anybody wants
Yeah.
to put in the responses here,
Please
please do
put in
that.
your comments saying
Yeah, please
what is that one word that comes to you when you think of the word money or when you hear the word money.
shoot. Now you
So
can
meanwhile,
proceed.
okay, so all right. So Asha, ease. Rashi Grover Gupta is saying ease. Very nice.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, Asha, what is so different about this workshop? There are so many workshops going around that talk about abundance and how you can attract more money and etc. etc. So, let's just understand how this is probably different from what you see otherwise.
Yes, thank you for bringing that up, Ruby. Intellectually, we all know what to do with our money, how to get money, and more importantly, how to invest our money. Because there are a lot of things, lot of investment schemes and everything that we have. Intellectually, people know where to put in their money. My main focal point through this program is the emotional quotient in association with money, not the intelligence quotient, not the IQ but the EQ. Okay, and it is a 10-day program with a surprise on the 11th day, which I'm not going to be revealing it right now, but it's going to be it's a surprise which many of you, all of you would love it. People who are especially the participants who are going to be on the program. So yes, 10 days program, because it is that intense. In 10 days, there are going to be a lot of limitations and most importantly, the lies attached to money, which are going to be blasted in these 10 days on personal level, personally perceiving the energy of each of the participants. For everyone has their own belief system, somewhere stacked in a nook and corner, which they are also not aware of, which is nicely put, hiding in the subconscious, but actually is running their money story, which they are not aware of even.
So it's
So like I
basically
said,
going to help them unveil that emotion. That's the
absolutely.
underlying emotion, and then maybe
I
work
am,
on it.
like you said, I'm going to help them. Yes, I'm going to facilitate them. So by help in the sense, I'm actually literally going to walk you through it,
Lovely.
provided
All
you
right.
are ready for it, provided you are ready to walk with me. So understand one thing, guys, it is about your money reality. about my money reality, I can talk and I know I can do 100 things with it. But if it's the change about your money reality, your 200% commitment is required to walk along with me on this path when we are doing this in-depth facilitation about your money story, because that is your money story which you have been given to yourself. And by the way, you will be really surprised to know this money story you have adapted and adopted. Most of the money beliefs come from family. Like I said, I think in one of the conversations, I don't remember where and when. So you will be surprised as an adult, you may not remember it now. But then when this facilitation, this in-depth facilitation happens, and a lot of those, what do you call it? A lot of raking session happen when a money raking things are coming up, the energies are coming on the surface. You kind of surprise your own self. Oh my God, this is how this person in my family used to think. And actually, that became my reality too. That is the surprise, that's where people actually get kind of shocked. Oh my God, I didn't even realize all this adult years of my life. But this is what has been keeping my abundance, my, befriending with money thing away from me. That's what happens.
Wow. And so do you want to maybe share just an example or some sort of an activity that you may take people through, something
Yes.
that you can share so people kind of get a little more deeper idea about what might happen in the workshop.
Okay. So let me thank you for asking for this activity. Okay, close your eyes, everyone, and breathe into this sweet, adorable body of yours. And get present of your breath right now. And now just keep saying money, 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 money. Just keep saying it. Just keep repeating that word money, money, money. And while you are, present of your breath right now, be totally present with your inhalation and exhalation. And also take note of that thought and emotion or a feeling that comes when you say money, 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 money. Something has to come up, okay? I have had people who actually go numb. They have the sense of numbness associated with money. That is just one of the example, okay? So get present to what is your association with money. Ruby, I'm going to ask you, what is the first word or an emotion or feeling that
coming to me?
Sorry?
Yeah, I said I knew this was coming to me. So
Yes.
I could go back to the time when I was working in the corporate world and
Uh-huh.
my starting days, and I think that's what right now was coming to me. Before I could probably,
What
if
did
I'd
it
go
make you
deeper,
feel? What did it make you
it
feel?
just made me feel a lot more independent.
Mm-hmm.
It made me feel a lot more, um, striving to do more, striving to do better, because you want to um, earn more, you want to feel more abundant.
Emotion. What is the emotion that came to you?
Emotion, feeling of independence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kapil says, I feel money as abundance. Yeah. Okay. And the thought? What was the first thought that came to you? Guys, be
Uh,
very authentic when
to
you say, when
me,
you share your this thing.
I think the thought that came to me was still independent. I think that money leads to independence, or
Okay. Okay.
yeah,
That money leads to independence. Can I also use the word freedom?
yes.
Yeah. So you will be surprised to know this is one of the belief that money gives you freedom.
Mm.
Yeah, and a lot many people have this belief running. which means if you don't have money, you don't have freedom.
You don't feel, yeah.
You know how this becomes
Wow.
a loop, money and freedom?
Yeah.
So you don't have
Yes,
freedom, you don't
absolutely.
have money, and it goes in the loop and goes round and round and round, and you have neither of them.
Wow.
This was just one instance.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Couple
were
is
you aware
different
of this?
giving.
Ruby, were you
No, I
aware of this?
wasn't. No, no, no.
No, correct? That's
Yeah, I
exactly,
mean,
and this,
somewhere you do relate that, because you relate it to independence. If you don't have, then you don't feel as independent. Then you feel more
because your
dependent on
first,
somebody else.
yeah, because your first association is independence and freedom with money. So you go
Correct.
on saying, I lack freedom with money, I lack freedom with money, and that's exactly what is your reality right now.
Oh my God.
Do you get it?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
how beautifully
absolutely.
you hide this. You do not even allow yourself to be aware of it.
Aware of it. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
if
I
you
like
can
that.
change it when you be aware of it, right? Have you heard, how many people have you heard, they keep harping about this? Oh, I'm looking for freedom with in regards to my finances. For freedom with finances, freedom with finances.
Financial
What does that
freedom. Yeah.
actually mean? So a lot of that freedom is actually a mind game that people are playing with themselves. Because
So,
somewhere the deep rooted belief is, I do not have enough. I can't make enough. I cannot have enough. And so the story goes on.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Correct?
absolutely.
So,
Yeah. So
and
Kapil written that for him it means giving. So you have
yes,
something to say to me?
correct. So this is again, it means giving, which is the one side of story. It is a, so what happens when you when it is when you enter a one way street? What happens? One way street. What happens there? You get caught by the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Because it is a one way. This is the story of a lot of people who have the reality of with money of only giving, 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 because they don't know how to receive.
Yeah, that's very interesting actually, because a lot of
Receiving and
people,
giving
yeah,
is a two-way street.
yeah, it
But
needs
a
to
lot
be
of
equally
people
honored.
don't know how to receive. They have shut their receiving. And their receiving is shut in many cases for years, even for lifetimes.
Yeah, I
This
think both
is
need to be honored equally.
and this is what deep seated beliefs do. They
Yeah,
just
couple of things
run
that
the
makes sense.
program
Thanks,
on a
couple.
loop, which you are unaware of, that you're running a program on loop, which in very likelihood is not even your program, but adapted and adopted from someone, is now your story now.
Yeah, super, super. So, Asha, tell, why do we need 10 days? This cannot be done in one day.
No, because it is intense. So you are expecting me to uh, help you, facilitate you changing your money situation,
Yeah, it's a belief, so it
and which
needs
is
a
of
lot of
many
time.
years and
Yeah,
probably of lifetimes in one day. Really, I'm
yeah,
okay. Provided, are you willing to give it up, your beliefs in one day?
yeah.
And by the way, guys, I do not promise I do not give any warranties and guarantees. I do not promise anything. But the
Because
best part is,
it's all a work that you need to do with yourself.
definitely with my facilitation and with everything,
Obviously.
there's a lot of work which goes in the call. By the way, like you got aware of something which you were not aware of, like right now, Ruby,
Yeah.
right?
So a
So
lot of
now comes
yes.
my work. Now I know Ruby has this freedom and money associated. How do I help her get free of this? Now that's where I step into the picture as a facilitator.
First of all, I didn't even know this was a limiting belief. So imagine.
Correct, correct. So first as a facilitator, my thing is make you aware of the deep rooted belief that you are running as your money story. And
Okay.
then have you blast it with all of those powerful energies. That's why it takes 10 days. I have
Super.
an even more intense program which is for 21 days. Why? Because it takes 21 days to form a new neural pathway and association with something that you have just changed. To break a habit of
Yeah.
operating in a certain manner, it takes, I say 30 days, so I say 3 months rather, 90 days. I'm willing to commit. Are people willing to commit? So everything is about commitment. Some people, a lot of people do commit for 21 days, with a lot of ifs and buts, not coming to the call. Then they realize, oh my God, it is my loss only if I'm not going to the call and watching the recording. So watching the recording does help, yes. But what is prerequisite is not even a prerequisite. It's actually a choice, not a prerequisite, because it is your money story. Your presence on the call will make me aware of the energy that you are operating on right now. The energy of lie, lack, limitation, definition, and all of those, regressive and regressive beliefs, repressive beliefs. So when you are present on the call, I get present to your energies, because then I have to kind of, expand my energies to that level that I'm aware of each one's, things hiding in the nook and crannies. So, 10 days is what I'm asking you to commit to change in your money reality. Don't commit to me. Don't commit to the program. Commit to your own self for the change that you are demanding.
Asha, can I ask you to share some, like a testimonial or something, so people know what to really expect? Maybe, even though you don't
Ruby,
guarantee warranty, but maybe share some examples.
There are hundreds of testimonials on my website, and some of them are like just screenshots taken
We
from
shared
WhatsApp.
some of them on the post as well that we made
Yeah,
on the
so
workshop.
I invite all of you to kind of, please visit my website, www.chispaarsh.com, and there are 4 different programs that I do on money, of different duration, different energy exchange and everything. This particularly will make you tap into the energy of money, how to be the energy of money, rather than just logically keep putting your logic. Because let me tell you one thing, whatever each one's age here right now, you have applied all of your logic, all of your intelligence so far, right? But you could not get to where you wanted to. I am not deliberately not using the word solving a problem that you have already created your money as a problem. So I don't want to add on to it. So if you could change anything in your money reality with your logical mind, you would have done that by now. We all are super intelligent as human beings. We have a super mind, and we have a lot of ideas and concepts, and a lot of that also now present on social media and Google, everywhere. I am inviting you to the energetics of money, because it is your energy, it is your body that requires money. I mean, come to think of it, if you didn't have a body, would you need money?
Absolutely.
So I am inviting you to get aware, to get present of the energy of lack. Where is it coming from? Who is it coming from? And what is the benefit and value of running that program of lack? How many people find challenges fun? They actually create a challenge for themselves in their money reality as well, and every reality. How many of your money situation are stuck actually somewhere in your relationship, in regards with your relationship or with your health and body? You will come to know
I
when
remember,
you're on the
I
program.
remember you mentioning that, when we were having a chat, that a lot of people don't realize that money can be blocked even if you are not having a great relationship.
Yeah. Do you realize? I mean, I have seen people, especially a lot of women, they do not want to outcreate their spouse, when it comes to money and creation of money. So it's such a conflicting situation where you have kept yourself stuck, and at the same time you keep cribbing and complaining about it. It is a paradoxical reality.
Totally. Amazing.
So
Anyone got any questions?
Yeah, if you've got any questions, please bring it up.
Please.
But this 10 days, 11 days rather, of being money is actually, what is being money actually? Why is the program named Being Money? Because something where you right now keep money as a separate entity. So it becomes like money has no animosity or enmity with anyone, by the way. Money never says, I'll go to Ruby, I'll not go to Arshia, I'll go to Rohit, but I'll not go to Meghavisha or, thank you, Meghavi, I'm just taking your name. Money has no discrimination, by the way, right? No judgment.
Yeah.
Correct? Money doesn't have a favoritism, by the way. So then what is it? That some people has abundance, in money reality, in their money situation, but others don't. I also know of people who actually don't do anything. They're actually sitting in their, at home, enjoying their life, and maybe just a call or two calls and money comes flowing in their life. I know of such people. So the very popular belief you have to work hard for money is a golden belief which is created by people. And so people are actually working hard. My question to them is, what has actually changed in the money reality? Money is about energetics. More about energetics than intelligence is what I say. So if you want to experience some magic, keeping your expectations, your judgments and projections away, aside in regards with money, then jump in. Yeah.
Amazing. So I like that line. If you want to experience magic with money, because money is energy, right? And
Yes, magic begins
yeah,
where logic ends. Magic actually begins where
absolutely.
logic ends.
Yeah, so I think it's a good idea to come to this workshop without having these preconceived logical notions about
I
money and
literally
just
say
come and experience magic.
keep your head outside the door. I literally
Yeah.
say that.
Yeah. Of course, when you're there to learn something new, you need to keep your logic and head out. Only then you'll be ready to absorb something new.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Ashia. If there's anything else you'd like to add, please do. I don't know
No,
if
so
people are asking questions.
I can go on talking about it almost. I can do a mini class here. The thing is, if anybody
Please
has
don't mind.
question, they can bring it up here. And as far as Ruby said about shares and changes in people's money story, please do visit my website, because there are a lot of testimonials there and on YouTube in regards to each of the money programs that I do. And I do at least 4 of them. There is Money Synergy, there is Being Money, there is Money Magnet, Money Matters. So all are different. And people have created, like for example, there was a Money Matters. Okay, let me give you an example. There was a program called Money Matters, and the energy exchange, because it was a 2-hour class, 1.5, 2 hours class, Ruby, and the energy exchange of that class was 777. And participants came in, and I actually don't create the programs also thinking from here, but I create the programs perceiving the energy what would like to be created and go out in the world. So I never operate from the program, oh, 777 I should have thousands and thousands of people. No, I don't operate like that. So this lady, there were many participants, but one of these ladies, because she shared, so it is like kind of pretty fresh in my memory. She created 80,000 just the 3rd day after finishing the program, the Money Matters. How she created, how it showed up, nothing. She didn't expect it. But she said, I created a client who was inquiring for a long time, who was wanting to know, because she is a healer too, who was asking about my all the courses and the sessions I do. But then 3 days later, he enrolled without asking for any EMI, without asking for any payment plans, with the entire payment done upfront, 80,000. This is just one of the shares, and there are many shares like that.
Yeah, amazing.
So, yes, this is the precursor to being money. And please remember, guys, money, there should not be any problem with money. And please know, money is never a problem. You are. As much as you may not like to listen to what I just
Hear
said,
that.
money
Yeah.
is never a problem. You are. So if there is money related, ifs and buts and money related, a lot of stress coming up in life and a lot of achy energy coming in life, then please know, money is never a problem. You are.
Super.
And by the way, money itself is never a problem. It's an invented problem.
Yeah. I
Cool?
think it's more, I'm just quickly seeing it there. If you have any questions for Ashia, she's right here to address them regarding the upcoming workshop called Being Money. For those who joined late. All right. Great. So, quick details on the workshop once again. We're starting on 3rd of September. It's a 10-day workshop, 1.5 hour to 2 hours every single day, 4:30 onwards. And Asha is going to make you experience magic. So,
Yes. Provided
do
you
not,
are
do not,
asking for it. Provided you are
yeah,
asking for it. You know,
provi-
ask and you shall
provided,
receive.
provided you are open to receive.
Correct.
All right. Super. Thank
Thank
you
you so
everyone
much,
for
Ruby, and
joining
thank you
in.
everyone who's present here and all of you who's going to be watching it later. Thank you so much, and I look forward to see you on the program. Bye bye.
Absolutely. Thanks, Ashia. Take care. Bye bye,
You
everybody.
too, Ruby. Bye.
Bye.